That's what.
The truth bombs are coming out. All right, we live now.
All right. Yo, what's up? I'm Sir Esters.
I'm Black Pino J.
I'm B Scribs.
And we're the Unintelligent Graduates and classes in session. So you already know. Let's talk about how everybody's week been. Go ahead, the man with the ugly blue hat, Scribs.
hey, he got the same hat my dude got on GTA Online, bro.
Hey, I gotta represent, man. Go blue. You know what I'm saying? Go blue.
Cold blue.
Yeah, that's
right. Repping for them Titans.
Titans.
Hey, look, I knew he was an undercover fan.
But I mean, my week been weird, bro. Like I've been kind of under the weather. My daughter was sick earlier this week. We went and made sure she didn't have the COVID or nothing. They said that she's fine. It's that she probably got like a little cold or something. But besides that, did a really successful plate sale the other day.
Selling them hot plates.
Selling them hot plates, bro, and doing all this extra cooking and all that, man. I made some good Cubans, bro. Some homemade pork shoulders. They're roasted for like 14 hours. And then some fine sliced ham and all that I did by myself and all that. It went pretty good.
Scribs hustling on the low, man. You got a business license and then doing that?
Yeah, I do.
Whoa, hey, chill out over there, North. Hey,
CJ.
You got that cop. You a cop, motherfucker. I don't know why that even popped up. He can't congratulate the hustle.
It's COVID time.
You got licenses.
It's COVID times, cuz we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
I respect the hustle. My man Scribs turned into the mama in the hood. That's the mama in the hood, dog.
And then last Sunday,
I was just about that. Instead of you asking them busted ass questions, I was about to ask, hey man, how much you selling the freeze cups for, cuz?
How much are you selling them hot plates for?
Man, the plates went for $8 a piece, man. You got some homemade mac. You got this big thick ass Cuban, bro. This thing was stacked like this big, bro. Like it was, and I don't know. My wife got like these churro chips and with like a sweetened condensed milk dip that she put in there, and all that for $8. So it went pretty decent.
Okay.
And of course, I mean the Cowboys lost Sunday. They got their ass whooped by the Broncos. So my boy Q, I could hear Q crying in his pillow. He like, man, we 1-2 against teams that got winning records. Cuz we 1-2. We 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Like it was pretty good. And then of course, I mean the only thing that happened in the NFL this last week I knew for sure was that the Chargers QB Herbert was absolutely shredded by his sorry ass Eagles defense. So I mean that happened. I wish I had Herbert in the fantasy football team, but that happened. So hats off to Jay for his team and hopefully getting everybody that's managing the Eagles fired this next year. So
I hate your heart, dog.
So I mean that's all I got. Thanks. What are you?
Man, I started my new job the other day.
Okay, congratulations.
New job.
I'm teaching geography to Amazon. Motherfuckers don't know where the fuck I live. I've ordered this air purifier for it feels like 2 weeks. My wife just corrected me, told me it was like only like 3 days. But every time I place an order, because this new street that we live on has just been built. Like every time we place an order, that shit was going to fucking Texas. So I know
Scribs got it.
Give me my goddamn air purifier,
hey, bro. I'm breathing nice.
Shit.
I'm breathing nice and good in here, bro. Like I appreciate it. I thought it was like a gift, like a congratulatory.
I know
gift.
the air tastes good in that motherfucker too. I
it
know.
Does. It does.
You're not sniffling or nothing,
it's like the Alpine.
Thought you was sick, man.
I thought it was like 100. I thought it was like 100th episode gift or something, bro. I was like,
fuck that shit. I want my shit back, man. Ain't nothing worse than being scammed by your own co-host, man. I'd rather been the Nigerian prince.
Oh man, it's like
Black. I'll give you some for free for messing up your order or something.
I got like $50 in fucking credits.
Okay.
It's just not that order.
Is it worth it though?
No, motherfucker, because I want to taste the air too. Like Scripps is tasting the air. Like
tastes like a fart right now. That's what it tastes like. I passed some gas, so.
But all right, so I talked to I talked to this one lady. She said she just told me she is in leadership. That's the only thing she said. Hi, my name is such and such. I'm in leadership. I was like, what the fuck is that? I know, right?
The boss.
Bro, I felt I had to put on a polo to talk to this lady. You know what I'm saying? And then she told me that apparently because it's the new address, the system doesn't know how to read it, so they were sending everything out to Texas. Long story short, they got everything sent to Tennessee. But now my whole deal is it's in my city. It starts off in my city and it goes straight deep into Nashville.
Deep into that.
And it's lost. It gets lost in Nashville. So now that's my new problem. So you can see me over at Amazon High. I'm gonna be teaching geography to these motherfuckers to show them where the fuck I live at. I was excited for to play this game, Forza Horizon 5. That game's dope as hell. That game is fucking beautiful, dude. I've never seen a racing game look this good since I want to say Gran Turismo. Like the first time I seen Gran Turismo like on a PlayStation 2 was when I got hyped about a racing game, but this shit looks fucking bananas. It's in Mexico, and I've been racing on volcanoes in jungles. This shit is fucking dope, and I'm so glad I'm playing this instead of playing the Grand Theft Auto trilogy remaster because that shit looks like hot poo poo.
What the remasters poo poo?
It's getting like below 0 in Metacritic right now. It's not looking good. So
that puts a lot of hope out for GTA 6. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, well, so yeah.
The graphic updates don't mean nothing.
Bro, I seen screenshots where motherfuckers look like those memojis on an Apple phone and shit. Like the Apple emojis look better than the goddamn this Grand Theft Auto fucking remaster shit. I was hyped. I was this close to buying that shit, but something told me don't do it. I'm glad I didn't do it. I would have been mad as fuck.
A bunch of my coworkers bought it.
Yeah, because they got all that extra money, bro. They just thought that I don't care, bro. Let it rain. I'm gonna get every game.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I might, if GTA 6 come out, I might get back in the game and
I'm not. When 6 comes out, I'm definitely gonna get it. Yeah. Will I buy it 3 times like I did last time? Probably not.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Not like that, how they got me with 5. And I damn sure ain't gonna do this fucking remaster shit, but I'm gonna wait because this shit, man. All the videos and screenshots I've seen of this remaster has been garbage. I would not touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. But that's been my week, bro. How's your week been, dog?
My week's been good, man. I go to Planet Fitness every day after work, right?
I need to go with you.
Hey, you know they got like a Mexican grocery store.
So they finally opened that shit.
Yeah, they finally opened it.
They finally opened the Fiesta Market, bro. That was
Bro, that shit
you remember that?
Yeah, bro, dude, that was a running joke with my wife.
Bro, that shit was like 10 years in the making, dog.
I know.
It took forever, dog. I guess because of COVID, they finally opened it up, dog. It's popping in there.
It was before COVID because me and my wife were trying to go there, and it was like, then they're not open. And then they finally opened when we moved. And so I'm like,
dude, like I've been to like Mexican markets. That is a real good Mexican market, dog.
Is it really?
It was not.
Hell yeah, because they got mostly everything in there. Like they still getting their stuff straight, but dog, they got mostly everything in there, dog.
I can.
They got from ice cream. They got from Mexican ice cream, Mexican food. They got their own little Mexican restaurant. Like they got so much crap in there, dog. Got their own bakery, seafood. Dude, they got everything in there. They just got to get fully established.
They just have white.
But it's like a small chunk because that whole building was like a food line back in the day, right?
Yeah,
it used to be like a food line before it was like Planet Fitness, but Planet Fitness didn't buy the rest of the shit, and so it's like when I saw the store when it was trying to be built, Oh, it's gonna be like a skinny ass store, so it just goes way into the back, and it's all
it stretches to the back, dog. But they got a lot of crap in there, man. I went over there and bought some
I'm gonna check it out.
Some hot wings and some potato wedges. Hey, the wings.
Whoa, hold on.
It was good.
Right, you can get that fucking shit at Popeyes, motherfucker.
Hey, it was good, and I bought some of them Mexican peanuts. They was real good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
At least get like a fucking
Dude, that shit took like 4 years.
I just needed something. I needed something real quick to put in my stomach, man. It was popping.
All right.
And then I didn't bet on college football. Thank God. I would have lost. So
we already know.
Yeah, hell yeah, dog. Like college football.
I already knew. I said this motherfucker.
Go blue.
Yeah, I didn't. I would have lost, and I'm thankful for that. And I'm finna get into we're gonna talk about Disney Plus. I'm gonna get on to Disney, and everybody's been talking about The Harder They Fall. There's a bunch of stuff I gotta catch up on, and I need to watch.
Dope.
I gotta get on that.
I'm finna watch all this, but are y'all ready to get on to our first topic, man?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get on to our first topic, and basically, our man Leonardo DiCaprio is in final talks to star and produce Jim Jones at MGM. So MGM has secured a deal for the feature film project Jim Jones with Leonardo DiCaprio in final talks to star as the 1970s religious cult leader who was behind the Jonestown mass suicide on November 18th, 1978. That took more than 900 lives. And he's going to produce it for his Appian Way company alongside Jennifer Davidson. And this was posted on Deadline. So if you don't know anything about Jim Jones,
he's a cold ass rapper.
I was gonna say, you got that balling, no lie, no fly.
But Jim Jones, he founded the People's Temple in Indianapolis in 1955 and held it as a fully integrated congregation promoting Christian socialism. By the 1970s, he openly rejected traditional Christianity and claimed that he was God. He constructed Jonestown in Guyana in 1974 and spurred a following to live with him there as he taunted a socialist paradise free from U.S. government oppression. Yeah,
and that's the motherfucker. He had the motherfuckers drinking the Kool-Aid instead of the fucking. Yeah, that's where the term comes from. You drinking the Kool-Aid because this motherfucker. Fuck that dude.
Joe Biden.
Well, hold on. You in the Africa? That's the town in Africa. What was you say? Is it Guyana?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fuck that dude. I mean, it would be weird to see him play that role, but he was a slave master in the last movie I seen him in, so I'm not really liking Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's on one right now, man. The man making money though, dog.
He's making money, dog. He's making money. He's making money off of being a bad guy nowadays, though. Because Wolf of Wall Street, he was a scumbag in that movie too.
Yeah. Hey, bro, but he was an awesome scumbag in that movie.
He called his money fun coupons.
Yeah,
here's some fun coupons for you. Here's some fun coupons for you.
The shit he said to the cops on his boat was epic.
But the role that he played, even like even though I don't like the characters, I mean, he's a good ass actor. I gotta give him his credit. I would like to see how this one plays out, man, because this is gonna be kind of weird. Because did Jim Jones? He didn't die. He didn't go with the cult though, right?
If I'm not mistaken, yes, he did.
He drank the Kool-Aid too.
He did drink the Kool-Aid.
Okay, I don't know the whole story. I just know that's where the term came from. Was because
the Kool-Aid was mixed with
like a poison or something.
Cyanide, yeah.
Yeah. And that's where the term came from. But
he killed 900 people at once.
It was a lot of people, bro. Kids and everything. It was
God damn.
It was bad.
Well, he was gunned down.
Oh, okay.
Along with others will eventually be gunned down.
I just want, I am really interested to see how how it all like because just to bring that whole shit back to people's minds again, bro. It's gonna be kind of weird. Yeah. I know for the older generation who kind of watched that shit on the news during their time. But it'd be interesting, man. He plays bad guys pretty good, so
he plays it all pretty well.
Oh yeah.
Hey, don't knock to his hustle.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think Jim Jones was killed. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken. I forgot where from, man. It's so long. I wasn't even born during that time, dog.
It was a freestyle battle in 2012. Jim Jones was
Hey, man, let's get on to our next topic, y'all. Let's talk about Arby's. Rather than thinking of, we have the meats. They're coming out with their own vodka, man.
That's right.
So basically, they're coming out with a curly fried vodka distilled with cayenne, paprika, onion, and garlic, and preserves the distinguished and authentic flavor profile of the traditional Arby's curly fry. And the crinkle fried vodka is a tribute to its namesake, made with real kosher salt and sugar to honor the rich tradition of salted potato shapes. And they're going to have 80% proof of vodka, of alcohol.
So Arby's is going to have two nasty things, nasty ass sandwiches and nasty ass vodka.
Man, why you got me hating on Arby's, bro? Hey, come on, man.
I used to love Arby's. The only reason why I look at Arby's with rose tinted glasses is because my grandmother, like in California, like she used to take me. We used to take a trolley in San Diego to downtown San Diego, like National City, and while we were running her errands, one of her favorite things to do was go to Arby's.
For real?
And she would go and she would get me and my little brother like the Arby's sandwiches and shit. It tasted weird. The meat always tasted weird to me, but I know she liked it, so we just fucking. I was like in grade school and shit. So that's the only reason why
I've been to Arby's.
That's the only reason why I like Arby's. Is because it reminds me of my grandmother and our trips going to National
Arby's
City.
Be so empty, dog.
Bro, hey, for real. Hey, when they get the sweet potato fries in, you gotta try those. And when their mac and cheese is there, bro, you gotta try that. That shit is fire. Like you're gonna be like, whoa, bro.
I don't know, man.
Oh, Arby's is good. I don't knock it. It's good, but it's just like if I'm like hungry, the first thing that don't come to Arby's is not the first thing.
Arby's ain't the first thing in my motherfucking mind, bro.
They got the meats.
Yeah, that don't even sound good, dog. Yeah. That really don't sound.
The chicken gyros, bro. Oh my goodness, they're good.
The gyros are okay. The gyros are okay. I'll give them that point.
Fire.
But that's the only thing they got going is that their fucking commercials be off the chain.
Their chicken club
sandwich.
Yeah, the chicken sliders and stuff is good.
The sliders are good. The sliders are good. When I used to work with y'all, like that was me and my brother-in-law. We used to go over there. Like, before the shift started. Get some real quick lunch
because no one was ever at Arby's.
Yeah, you go in and out, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, we be in there 10 minutes before shift start. We get our food like in seconds. Like the shit was already ready because they knew nobody was coming in that motherfucker. They were handing it to us like it was a NASCAR.
10, 12 cars next to him. We got Arby's. It's completely empty. It's like
who's gonna buy this vodka to try it out?
I'm gonna try
it.
I'm an alcoholic, so
I know Sprills go get it.
I'm gonna try it with some ketchup. Shit.
So just wait till the next drink. They're gonna do like a Kahlua mix, but it's gonna be the Jamocha shake.
Dude, that would be dope too, or like a beef and cheddar beer.
Oh hell no.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Beef and cheddar porter.
I was watching my feed on Twitter, man. This motherfucker he posted up it was enchilada soda. Yeah, I said that's like mud butt in a bottle, bro. That shit you're gonna go to the hospital for two reasons.
That's carne grosada, bro. That's nasty.
Bro, then when you talking about beef cheddar beer, that's what that reminds me of.
Cheddar beer is good though. I've had some cheese flavored beers.
Well, basically the vodka collection will go on sale on arbysvodka.com on November 18th at 9 a.m. in limited supplies.
Yeah,
NFTs.
A bottle costs $60 and includes shipping. But don't get too excited just yet. You have to be 21 and over, and the spirits will only ship to certain states: California, Connecticut, Florida, Idaho, Louisiana, Minnesota, Nebraska, Nevada, Oregon, West Virginia, and Wyoming, and Washington, D.C.
I'm about to say, because you started off with all the crazy states. For you, like California, Minnesota, Florida. It's all the crazy motherfuckers. They're going to get Louisiana. All right.
I'm waiting for the first video of somebody doing a butt shot.
Oh, they're going to be, I see a lot of memes
videos
and a lot of videos on this.
It's going to be awesome.
Right. Well, good luck.
Somebody dipping their fries into the vodka and eating them. Like, fries on fries.
But vodka is made from potatoes.
It's made from, like most vodkas, unless it's Ciroc. Like, it's made from potatoes and shit like that. Ciroc's one of the few I think it's made from grapes. I want to say grapes are. That's why it's so expensive. Ask Diddy.
I don't even drink like that no more. You could have lied to me and told me that shit was made out of watermelon rinds, motherfucker. I would have believed that shit. But all right, cool. Go Arby's.
Right. So let's get into our next topic. Basically, it's the NBA versus the NFL. So Deron Williams and Frank Gore are set to fight in a 4-round heavyweight bout on the undercard of Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury on December 18th. If you don't know who Deron Williams is, basically he's a 3-time NBA All-Star and 2-time Olympic gold medalist.
And one man about to get knocked the fuck out.
He attended the University of Illinois, where he played basketball. 3rd overall draft pick from the Jazz. Yeah, if you don't know who Frank Gore is, you already know. He's from Miami. Gore was drafted by the San Francisco 49ers in 2005 as a 3rd-round draft pick and remained a strong player for 10 straight seasons. And when did he retire? He retired like 3 or 4 years ago, didn't he?
He just retired last year.
Yeah,
he retired a Jet last season, bro. Like this man is an absolute incredible success story. This man tore both ACLs in college.
Yeah,
at the Miami University. He had nasty leg injury. Came out of that and actually was productive as hell in the NFL. Tore his ACL again in the NFL. Still came back. And the guy is just a little tank, bro. Like this dude, I feel bad for Deron Williams, bro.
I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, dog.
Frank Gore gonna knock him back to that draft class, bro. Like that's what he.
Oh,
Frank Gore is.
When I heard that this was gonna be a thing, the first thing that popped in my mind was that Outkast song when Andre 3000 was talking. He's like, and who else wants some of Hollywood Cole? That's what's about to happen, bro.
Dude, bro, for real. Like you thought that Nate Robinson fight was bad. This shit's going to be 10 times.
I don't think it'll be that bad.
Okay, I'll say this. Deron Williams will have the reach and length on him because Frank Gore is like 5'10".
Yeah, he's short.
But if Frank Gore get inside, he put his ass night-night. That man's like 240.
Well, the fight is a heavyweight, and the limit is 215 pounds, and they're going 4 rounds. So both of them will have. Like I said, Deron Williams will have the height, and I guess Frank Gore will have the weight, but I think Deron Williams will keep up with him. They already got a limit of 215. Ain't like Jake Paul. Well, it was Jake Paul and Nate Robinson, because Jake Paul was way bigger than Nate Robinson, dude. That was. It's not gonna be no knockout, not no 4 round.
Yeah, I think the Jake Paul fight's gonna be good for that one. Or Logan
Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
That's gonna be a good fight.
This is gonna determine shit for real. Make motherfuckers shut the fuck up. This fight.
If Jake Paul knocks out Tommy Fury,
or just wins in general. If he could beat him, period. No, I'm not even looking for a knockout from this motherfucker. If he can at least beat him technically, then this should shut up a lot of people, man. And this
Then he's gonna get his fight. He's gonna get his fight with Tyson Fury probably after that.
Man, he ain't gonna get no fight with Tyson Fury if he beat his brother.
That part, nah. That odd body motherfucker, he'll lay him out for real.
Tyson will not stoop that low, dog.
Maybe I don't know.
Tyson Fury is shaped like a Hanna-Barbera bad guy.
Hey, he's shaped
like
funny, but that's how he can fight, dog.
He got the little legs, but he be knocking motherfuckers the fuck out, though. That's
yeah, I know. He looked like Vinnie Jones's Juggernaut from the old X-Men movie.
Yeah,
and it's like he fights
like I heard the name. And I was like, Tyson Fury. I said, one, I thought it was a black dude. Immediately, Tyson Fury, that sounded like a black dude be beating motherfuckers up. Then I saw it was a white dude, and he was wearing like one of those Biggie Smalls Tupac Versace shirts. I was like, who the fuck is this dude? And then when they showed a picture of him, like his whole body, I was like, dude, this odd body dude is the champion? And then I saw his fights, and I was like, oh shit, okay, I can see why he's the champion. Because he be knocking motherfuckers out.
He got that George Foreman back in the day body.
But yeah, he got that.
Yeah. Like when he came back, when George Foreman came back to fight.
Yeah. And he was like all top heavy. And I think that's why he could take so many hits because he's so big. He's just absorbing a lot of those hits.
Tyson Fury, though, if you don't really, that's like a guy's speed, bro. Did you see when Deontay Wilder was swinging at him? And that's like was just dodging.
And he was on him, bro. It surprised me. It's like when you see a big motherfucker that can dance real good and shit, like, damn, you can do that. But
it's like
it is what it is, man.
Hey,
shout out to the top heavies, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's your people you should represent, ain't it, Black?
Yeah, and that's why I'm not even mad. When I found out. At first I saw him in that Versace shirt. I was like, who the fuck is this dude? But then they panned out and I saw it like top heavy dude, little bitty ass legs. I was like, oh shit. It's somebody I can rally around with.
Yeah.
He looks like an everyman. So I like it. Yeah, if Jake ever gets into a fight with that dude, it's a no-brainer, man. Tyson Fury knocks this motherfucker out. But in the time being, man, let's just see this crackhead dudes fight. This was Deron Williams. He's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Frank Gore. I don't know why.
I don't think Deron Williams will get knocked out in 4 rounds, dude.
Look, bro, one guy.
I doubt it.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't see it.
Man. Every time I see these undercard fights, bro, these undercard fights it's kind of like going to the sideshow at a circus or some kind of shit. Like you see the bearded lady and all that kind of shit.
The Greatest Showman, yeah.
And then you see like Aaron Carter versus fucking Lamar Odom. Like, who wants to see that kind of shit?
I did because that shit was hilarious.
I knew it was gonna be a stupid fight because it was a big height difference.
Yeah,
and one was way bigger than the other.
Exactly.
See, that's pointless. But when it comes to Deron Williams and Frank Gore, you might think it's pointless also, but they have a weight limit. So I could see, and Deron Williams might not look like big, but that's like it has a height advantage.
He might have a height advantage, but I've watched Frank Gore stiff arm Ray Lewis before, cuz like, well, this man is gonna knock Deron Williams.
Like, remember, what's that boxer's name? He was tall, but he was a middleweight. I think Antonio Tarver.
Yeah,
remember Antonio Tarver? He was tall as hell, but that's like was never a heavyweight because of his weight. He was always in the middle. He was always like a lightweight, middleweight.
Shit. Speaking of
he was tall as hell.
Shout out.
So height plays a difference, dog, when it comes to boxing.
That's right. And since we talking about boxing, I hear EA about to bring Fight Night back.
That too.
For real?
And Canelo Alvarez is gonna be on the cover, cuz.
Yeah, they bring Fight Night back. So
he just unified.
Since we talking boxing, I thought I'd bring that up. But
damn,
that's true.
Hope they make it good, dog. And they should also have they should have Creed in there, dog. Creed and all them in there just to
for a show. Be in there, yeah.
They'll probably throw them in like a DLC character.
They're gonna have my cousin Canelo on the cover, cuz.
Yeah. Didn't he just win? He just won a fight.
He just unified all the middleweight. He's the first middleweight boxer to do that in like forever.
They were talking about
he's
he
won
beat some dude from Nashville.
Yeah, he beat the fuck out of him too, bro. Like he knocked TKO'd him in like the third round. Like it was bad.
Shit.
But this dude is now he owns every single belt you can in the middleweight class, and it hasn't been done in like 30, 40 years.
Oh.
Yeah, there's something Floyd Mayweather never did either because he cared more about his record.
Nah, I think Mayweather cared more about his money, though.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, but Canelo did fight him when he was much younger in his career. I think if Mayweather fight him now, Canelo fuck his ass up.
Mayweather, if that check ain't right, dog, he ain't fighting, dog.
Mayweather gonna dance his way around that goddamn ring, dog, like he always do.
And he wins. That's all that matters, man. W's. Hey, now let's get So basically, who y'all got? Y'all got Frank Gore, I guess, winning.
Frank Gore, if he start losing, just gonna truck this motherfucker. Like he gonna straight lower his shoulder and go into this dude. It's gonna be like, bah! But it's good.
Frank Gore, dog.
Hey man, shout out to Christoph Rademacher. He said, "Give me the link and I'll shave my head clean live on stream. I'm drunk." I don't know who that is.
I don't know what it is. Hey, all
right. Let's do it. Let's get this guy live on stream, bro. Let's watch him shave his ass head. That'd be funny, but bro, like, yeah, Frank Gore. I can't see Frank. Frank Gore is he's a brick shit house. I can't see this man losing this fight. And his hands are probably a hell of a lot quicker than Deron Williams' too.
I'm just saying, bro. Just him just being in the NFL automatically to me makes me think he's gonna hit harder than
NFL, NBA. LeBron crying over a sprained ankle. Dudes throwing touchdown passes on broken feet. Like what is you know what I'm saying?
All right. Hey, I'll say a draw. For some reason, I just see a draw happening because I don't see nobody really getting knocked out.
I don't think it'll be a knockout, but I think it's in a judge's decision. If they're doing like that, Gore's gonna win. This will be the only Gore that will win, motherfucker.
Damn, cuz. Well, hey, you know what? He was right about climate change, so he winning something. Shit. Damn, ain't nobody want to listen to Al back then. They gonna listen when everybody dying later. It's fucking
fuck all that.
So let's get on to our next topic, man. Netflix, they getting into the live action anime game.
Heavy.
You already know they did Avatar. They did what's the other show?
They did Bleach. No, well, they've been adapting they did Death Note was adapted.
Death Note. They got Bleach. They got Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah, they bought the rights to those. They bought the rights to Bleach and Rurouni Kenshin.
And then they're coming with Cowboy Bebop.
And that's there.
And now they're coming out with One Piece, where they having the pirate Monkey D. Luffy. Well, Luffy. Monkey D. Luffy. He's trying to be the pirate king.
He bad with names. It don't matter where they come from.
Well, it's spelled Luffy. It's spelled Luffy, dog.
History and shit.
It's Luffy. What does that spell? Luffy.
Luffy.
That's spelled Luffy.
You say because you from Nashville, motherfucker.
Hey, he's being played by Inaki Godoy.
Oh my God. Oh.
Words are hard.
Also accompanying Godoy are Emily Rudd as Nami, McKenyu as Zorro. Hey, got it.
Bro, I'm just gonna say
as Skylar as Sanji, and Jacob Romero Gibson as Usopp.
Esther's
Usopp.
He struggles with
who's the small crew as the Straw Hat Pirates.
Look, bro. Hey,
and there's no release date yet for the show. So explain to us about One Piece, Like
I've only watched the first season of One Piece, and it's to me it's very similar. Like and I'm painting with broad strokes here. It's very similar to like a Naruto story where you have practically an orphan boy who's trying to be the best pirate in the world. They don't do like ninjutsu and all that shit. Like they get their powers from the gum fruit or whatever. And I sound like a goddamn weirdo just saying gum fruit, but the fruit that he ate is it comes from it's a rare fruit that he ate, but pretty much it makes him all rubbery and shit. So he's like a rubber band man kind of shit, like Mr. Fantastic kind of shit. But he from his sheer will and just his charisma, like he builds his own fucking pirate crew and shit. Like Zoro's a pretty dope ass dude. And it's pretty dope, man. Like some of these captains that they gotta fight are like over the top looking. They look like like a cross between like something from off of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and fucking Dragon Ball. But it's a dope ass shit. It's a dope ass series.
It's an older anime too, right?
It's an older anime. I want to say it might be even older than Naruto. I want to say, but
because I never I've seen it, but from what I always seen, it looked kind of clownish, childish.
Yeah, I mean, because some of the characters like they look like one motherfucker got like this long ass nose with big ass eyes and shit. They look goofy as hell, but the story behind it is dope as hell because his brother had he was a pirate. He's trying to be like his brother and shit, but his brother got killed. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to live up to his and that's the straw hat is his brother's straw hat. So he's trying to live up to his brother's name and be the best pirate for not just for his sake, but also for his brother and all that shit. It's a dope ass series. I need to really go ahead and finish it and shit, but
yeah,
it's dope. If you like Naruto and
it's
Dragon
worth
Ball,
watching.
It's worth it, bro. I would say that. Check it out.
All right, so I need to check it out. Like a lot of people been telling me, like, man, you never seen One Piece. I'm like, dude, it looks clownish to me. It looks silly.
It does. It looks super stupid at times, but it's actually like the story on it is actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So I would say give it a chance. If you're a fan of anime, give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll check it out, man, one day. But,
that means no. Don't lie to don't know you're gonna lie to us.
Hey, to be real, I would check out the live action show just to see, and if I get into live action, I'm like, damn, I might need to watch the anime. And I'll probably watch the anime.
You living life the wrong way, motherfucker. I'm gonna report you. Fuck that shit. Because all right, and we talked about the other live action shit. So if you watch Death Note on Netflix,
I never watched Death Note.
Have you watched the movie?
No.
Don't watch the movie. Watch the anime first. Because if you watch the movie, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is the stupid shit? The only thing cool is Ryuk, who's played by Willem Dafoe. That's the only redeeming thing in that whole movie.
That's Green Goblin, right?
Yeah, he plays the Green Goblin and a slew of other motherfuckers. But if you're trying to get into Death Note just by watching the live action shit, you're not gonna like it. Just like if you were trying to get into watching Attack on Titan, and you want to get into it by watching the live action anime,
that movie, ooh.
it's gonna sour your taste to watch the live action. I mean, to watch the anime because the anime is way better. Better.
Attack on Titan, that's a different.
Same thing with Bleach. Like I like Bleach. The Bleach anime is dope. I love that shit. The live action shit, they could have did better with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They stopped the movie right when damn, I forgot the dude's name, the redhead dude, Ichigo. When Ichigo had to go into the Reaper world to save Ryoka and all that shit. It stops right before that shit happens because her brother like captures her and takes her to go there because she has to go on trial and shit. It stops right there, and then I don't even think they're doing a sequel to that shit. But if you went to try to get into Bleach watching the live action shit, you might not like it. It might turn you off from being a fan of the anime. So I would say watch the anime first before you watch the live action joints. Point blank, period. Just saying.
All right. Are you gonna check it out, Scripps?
I mean, the only thing I know is that Esther struggles with names as much as the economy does with coronavirus. But
hell yeah, I do. I ain't gonna. Hey, I'll be a.
As much as
When it
Joe
comes to these
Biden
names,
walking upstairs,
dude,
bro,
I'll be like,
hey, but I mean,
it's spelled Luffy, dude. I don't give a damn what. I don't give a damn what y'all say, bro. Luffy spells Luffy, dog.
Hey, every time he got to say a name that doesn't look remotely American, I just hear the Curb Your Enthusiasm song play. Blom, blom, blom.
Like when I think of Luffy, I would say Loofy.
You about as bad as a white English teacher, motherfucker. As soon as an ethnic name comes up, Rodrigo, right.
I can see it.
Rodrigo, you need to go to the principal's office to talking back to me.
I see this next week. I gotta wash myself with Luffy. Like I need. Where my Luffy at, cuz? Luffy.
Hey man,
Luffy to Tupo.
Get y'all, dog. Hey, let's get on to our good old boy John Gruden.
Coach,
check it.
So basically, he's suing the NFL and Commissioner Roger Goodell, saying in a lawsuit that they sought to destroy his career and reputation through a malicious and orchestrated campaign. He filed it Thursday in Clark County, Nevada District Court. And as you know, he did resign in October as head coach of the Raiders after reports emerged of him using all types of slander.
Slander ain't the word.
Yeah, I ain't breaking them all of what he said, but it's slander of everything. Everything you find offensive. So, Scribs, go ahead, start off, Scribs. How you feel about this?
I think he's got a valuable case because they made his shit public, but they didn't make the rest of that entire report public of like other people's emails and everything else they found. There's got to be a reason why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Goodell and the Las Vegas Raiders owner guy himself don't even really like each other at all, let alone him and Chucky. And I mean, what the guy said and shit is crazy. And do I think he's the only guy that said crazy shit? Nope. But he was the only. But he's the only guy's information that got released. So why is that? So I think he has a valuable lawsuit on his hands, man. I mean, it seems kind of like they're picking and choosing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you going to put out one person's business and not everybody's business? You know what I'm saying?
So you're a Gruden supporter.
I'm not a Gruden supporter. I'm a supporter of the truth.
The Black History Month committee is going to remember this.
Look, and what I'm saying is like, you gonna sell out one coach, you better sell them all out. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably saw shit.
But I thought they also had got the Redskins coach shit too. I mean, not coach, but the what was he, president?
No, the GM guy was in trouble for some shit before that, and then the FBI came and took all of his files off his computer and shit. And then these files, these emails that had nothing to do with that was leaked by about John Gruden. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, I'm pretty sure there's probably shit in there about Bill Belichick. But since since dude and him are good friends, they probably.
So you saying Belichick told Hernandez to shoot them?
Yeah, probably. You know what I'm saying? He's probably like, shit. Like, I could see. He's probably maybe he said it. He knew Hernandez.
Out.
Yeah, exactly.
For the family.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, or maybe Andy Reid's in there asking about some cheesesteaks and some big titty bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows?
So you think Mike Davis playing this out, dog, because he wanted to get rid of him? Because the crazy thing about it, they won like what 2 or 3 games when he got out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was getting paid. He was getting paid a lot of money.
I think it was like 10 years for $100 million.
I think Mike Davis wanted out of their contract. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, this guy clearly can't coach in the NFL these days. So, yeah, what kind of dirt we got on this motherfucker? And then the whole Henry Ruggs situation happened after that, and I'm pretty sure that was unplanned. But
I mean, that was clearly. It just sounded like bad luck at that point. That was
the Raiders have gone a week now without getting anybody fired or put in prison. So I mean, that's good.
Hey man, Raiders are living up to their standards, dog. Raider
That's
Nation,
right. It's
dog.
like the Cowboys of the '90s. I mean, I want to say, didn't Deion Sanders kill somebody in a car accident in the '90s?
No,
I'm pretty sure he at least paralyzed somebody in a really bad car accident.
The only thing I remember about the Cowboys back in the day like that was Michael Irvin and his drug problem. Who else? I think Deion have a drug problem too.
Deion had all sorts of problems.
Man, he had a problem in the limelight.
Yeah, because they pretty much based Willie Beeman off his ass and shit.
Yeah, but Deion. When I was little, man, Deion Sanders was one of my favorite players. Dog, you can tell me nothing about Deion.
Look,
he was one of my favorites too.
You had Troy Aikman with the concussions every other week. You had Michael Irvin getting, he had the drug problems and all that till the Eagles took care of that. And then you had Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying, with all his big old ego and all of that shit.
Yeah, I think he just had an ego problem. If anything. I'm thinking about it again. The only one I remember just a straight drug problem was Michael Irvin. I never really heard anything about
Chris, leave the Cowboys alone, man. Whenever we talk about football, he twists it up.
I know how you do. And I fucked up and I bit into that shit. And
you did. I like it.
I took the bait. Q, I'm sorry.
Cowboys.
Hey.
I apologize. I apologize to Q and my father, who's also a Dallas Cowboys fan.
I apologize to Dallas Cowboys fans for the last 1 years because that has got to be painful.
I feel bad. On that note, we're gonna have to.
Alabama fans are gonna be like that one day down the road. You know what I'm saying?
We'll put him in a visual timeout if he don't stop.
You sticking here in that roll tide.
I'm telling you, man. Roll tide. 10 years from now, when Nick Saban's retired and Alabama ain't shit, you're gonna hear him for the next 30 years talking about how great they were during the 2010s, bro. That's it. That's all you
ain't trying to hear that roll tide.
We were the best college football team of the 2010s and the early 2020s. Yeah, you were. That was 30, 40 fucking years ago. I'm 90 years old now. I don't need to hear about this shit.
I'm 90 years old now.
Wow, man.
Oh, shit.
Hey. Y'all ready to get on to our break, man? Then we can get on talk about AstroWorld and some Disney Plus specials.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, man. Let's take a quick break, man. Y'all crazy. Man.
Right.
Hey, stuff silly, dog.
Hey, so you gonna say, hey, I said, dude, we on Howard Stern, bro. Damn, where'd he go? It's not an episode without scripts dropping out. There you go.
Hey, I can see everybody now. What's up?
What's up?
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker sound like he was in a contact commercial. I can see y'all.
So,
No, go ahead. No, what are you talking about?
Man, they got bare knuckle boxing, dog. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know they had bare knuckle boxing.
On what channel? The Ocho motherfucker? What the fuck?
You ain't been to Ireland, then, cuz. It's every weekend in the bar, cuz. The fucking
It's like one of these high sports. It's like one of them high sports channels, bro.
Your fuck.
Oh, shit. All right, they got it. Do it like Jack Johnson, cuz.
Curious George soundtrack, cuz.
Hey, when you gonna watch that Clifford? I know you ready to watch that Clifford though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Dave Chappelle should write the next Clifford.
I see what you did right there.
Oh yeah. All right. You want me to say and we're back?
Yeah.
Right. And we're back.
All right. Let's get on to our next topic. Basically, let's get on to the AstroWorld Festival. And you already know from news reports there was deaths. And also they're saying Travis Scott knew about these incidents because there was a level 1, which was a mass level 1 MCI, which is mass casualty incident that was reported at 9:52 at certain logs, and they said around 10 to 11:40 p.m. 17 people had been transported to hospitals, included at least 6 people in cardiac arrest. And you already know lawyers saying Scott didn't know about it, but logs is stating that they told Travis long before the show that 3,000 or 5,000 console girls, people that was not even scanned, entered the venue at 5 p.m. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on with this incident, and you already know there was 9 deaths, and there's dozens of lawsuits. And there's
one
still
of them was a minor.
Yeah, one was a minor, and there's still lots of questions that's being asked, and there's still stuff coming out as we speak.
Well, I mean, damn. It can't be his fault if people sneaking into the concert. How the fuck is he supposed to know that shit?
That's what I'm saying. If that's the
case, on security.
Yeah, that's on the security people, bro. But then I'm hearing the security people are folding on him. They flipping on him and saying that they left because they weren't adequately prepared for the event and all kinds of shit. So they're it seems like they're pointing the finger back at Travis Scott too. But it shit sucks, bro. When I heard about
people need to point them fingers at themselves. If you fucking knock somebody over in a concert and you just gonna be stepping on them, what kind of shitty ass person are you? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Yeah. That says more about you than it does about some fucking dude playing music. You know what I'm saying? How's he supposed to keep an eye on 8,000 people?
Yes.
And I know PewDiePie was on I think he was on Twitter or YouTube or some shit, and he was talking about how he was pointing the blame at Travis Scott too, because how he put it was that if you're on the stage, you see everything that's happening on the stage. But how can you control that? You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can control that many motherfuckers unless you got a fucking superpower or some kind of shit.
Even then, I mean, you don't know anybody's dying. I mean, look at how many fucking concerts Slipknot's done, and there's barely ever been anybody ever die in those concerts.
I don't know. That shit's wild, bro. About as wild as I seen the motherfucker drinking pee on the stage at a rock concert.
That shit was crazy, but dude, like, I don't know. I don't even get
it.
it. I didn't even know. I didn't know Travis Scott had that many crazy ass fans.
No,
That's
he
what I
got
was
a.
surprised by. I'm like, damn.
He got him.
I saw that shit in the video of the people rushing the ticket stands. That shit looked like World War Z. Like when the zombies are going up the fucking wall. I'm like, damn, bro. Like
he shut down Fortnite when he did his concert on Fortnite. Like the server had crashed when and that concert, the little online concert he did was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't it was worse like performing like and I'm saying performing, I'm talking about the server. Like the servers didn't hold it barely held up for him than like when that DJ Marshmallow was on Fortnite. And it wasn't that bad. But when Travis Scott did his shit, and his shit was dope. I'm not even a Fortnite player like that. I was watching it with my kids, and that shit was fucking crazy.
I thought it was Coolio. I said, "What's Coolio doing on Fortnite?" Cause that's what the fuck is.
Hey,
something happened
when I watched it. I don't even play Fortnite, but I watched it like because it was like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
it was dope.
Like a whole
it was dope, man. It was dope.
Like a giant version of him, and then there was like the gold, like his gold statue bust of his head is open, and you can walk through it and shit. That shit was pretty dope. And then that shit, just that was fucking wild. And the fucking servers got shut down with that. This motherfucker could you couldn't even get his fucking McDonald's meal and shit when he had the Travis Scott meal. That shit was selling out like crazy. I know if him just doing live music, it's gonna be fucking bananas.
There's some of the merch too is what caused all that. Like some of the merch was supposed to be really exclusive.
I don't know, man. It's nothing's ever truly that worth it to pretty much indirectly kill somebody. And I'm not saying I don't even point the blame at him.
You stepped on somebody, kept stepping on them. That's
I'm not saying. Well, the people at the front who were at the beginning like pushed the motherfucker down. They probably pushed him down like thinking like, "Ha, bitch, I got you. I'm about to get this shit." Not realizing that they just caused a whole chain reaction of that same shit happening 100 times fold, you know what I'm saying? And now that one person not only got trampled by one person, they getting trampled by like 20 people or getting pressed against the fucking fence to the point where they can't breathe anymore.
Grated cheese.
You know what I'm saying? This is real, bro. It's, to me, I feel like this was more on the security side and the individuals too, because they didn't have to fucking wild out like that.
Until it's on the EM2s. Did you not see the video where they went to get the lady across on the board and they dropped her on her fucking head? Did you not see that video? Yeah, they went to get her from the state, like off from the crowd to the other part, and then like somehow the dudes that held the front part where her head's at slipped off their hands and she just landed straight on the back of her head on the concrete while she's strapped to a board. I was like, damn, like what? How the fuck does that happen?
They Homer Simpson her ass on Springfield
pretty much.
board.
But it looked like they paralyzed the lady. I don't know if she lived or not, but I was like, damn.
Some of these, I want to, like that one dude, the lawyer, I seen his face a lot last year during the riots and the marches and shit. But Benjamin Crump, he's representing one of the families because they're saying like, I want to say it was a boy or some shit. He can't, like, he's in a coma. His non-brain responsive and all that shit. So the heat is on, man. It sucks that it even happened. It should have been like a joyous occasion, honestly.
And who's to say most of these people, like some of them, probably were caused by that, but other it could have been drug overdoses and shit. Drugs are fucking huge in concerts like that. Yeah. And like plenty of people die from fucking, especially now with coke being mixed with fentanyl and shit. Dudes be dying left and right on that shit. Even famous people.
Yeah, it's like RIP to all the families and prayers for all the families. But one thing about it, like you already know, Travis Scott got the cult following. Like it's not as big as like Kanye's or anything, but he has his own following. So when stuff happens like that, you know they're gonna point the finger at the celebrity. Who has the most money? Travis Scott.
Well, to be fair,
someone died in our family, so we're going to get something out of this. I'm not saying it's the right or wrong way, but you want to, like, life is priceless. But
it is. And for on Travis Scott's part, didn't he said he was gonna pay for all the funeral expenses for all the people that passed.
So, they want more than that, dog.
I know.
I understand. I mean, what can you do though? You know what I'm saying?
Stuff like that happens. Like, I ain't saying
That shit
it happens
no?
at every concert, but look at Michael Jackson's concerts.
Motherfuckers are fainting all kind of shit. And
passing out,
surgeon.
Like getting taken out in ambulances. And
the crazy thing is like Travis Scott's video he released that day. I saw this weird thing about how he was wearing a Pearl Jam shirt in there. And there was an incident like this that happened at a Pearl Jam concert in the early 90s where like 12 people died during a big rush to the stage. You know what I'm saying? So like people are trying to say like it was intertwined, it might have been fake. Shit like that. I'm like, no, it's not fake. This is people are shitty people. You know what I'm saying? It happens to be a weird coincidence. But I don't know. I've played concerts and it's hard to really know what the fuck's going on other than the first 2-3 rows of people.
I mean, I've been to a couple concerts in my time, you know what I'm saying? And the energy in the concert, it can change wildly, you know what I'm saying? Because you get that one song that gets real hype. I think the last concert I went to was like 8-Ball MJG concert. That's how old that shit was. Damn. But it was a banger, bro. And they played that shit, and then the fucking crowd got real hype and got real crunk, and motherfuckers was getting pushed and getting hit and shit because the energy changed. Because before it was just some laid back Cadillac pimping music kind of shit, and then it just went real hard like some 3-6 shit, and then motherfuckers got real. So I've seen it happen before, not on his level, not on the Travis Scott level, but as a human being, man, you push a motherfucker down,
you help him back up.
Or if you see somebody get pushed down, help him back up. You know what I'm saying? You should have to rush these motherfuckers and World War Z your ass to the stage. Why? So he can maybe tussle your hair or fucking give you a high five or fucking just look in your general direction. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't worth the human life, bro.
That's always been. I've been to a million rock shows, metal shows, played in rock shows, and that's the number one rule. If somebody gets knocked down, you help them back up immediately. Yeah. Like it's not, you don't, and if you don't, you end up getting knocked down yourself. Basically, is what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Like even like with mosh pits or fucking it was the shit when the motherfuckers like they go stampede in the goddamn circle and shit.
Yeah,
and motherfuckers get knocked down, and then they get back. They get right back up. You know what I'm saying? There's decorum. I've seen the shit. There's decorum in that kind of shit, but it's to me it was just too hype, and the security was. I feel like the security wasn't really doing anything.
I was at a punk show one time. It was a Rancid and the Transplants show, and a dude got booted in the head with a steel toe boot. And they literally and this was in the first song of the opening band. And they literally stopped the show. This dude was bleeding out all over the place, bro. Like they literally stopped the show to help this man get to the EMS. Like people literally stormed the stage and told them like, "Hey, we gotta stop the show. This dude's bleeding bad."
But it's different from like if you look at a Travis Scott. Like I've been to a Kanye concert.
Yeah.
It was lit, dog. And I was just sitting in the stands. And then he had the whole open area. Mm-hmm. That's when he came. That's what was on the floating stage, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when he came out on the floating stage. And
you talking about Bonnaroo? Was it Bonnaroo when he came in?
No, it was just
when he played at Bridgestone.
Yeah, okay. Bridgestone.
I remember when you were putting that on your TikTok or Snapchat, some shit like that.
Dog, you talking about crazy. That show was wild, dog, because there was people like, you had the stands to where people could sit down.
Yeah.
And then they had the inside of where people was just jumping on top of each other, trying to reach the stage.
I remember talking to Ron about that concert. He was like, man, it was so crazy. People were everywhere. Kanye was just
I ain't messing with
bro.
You, man.
Yeah,
it was. Hey, dog, it was crazy, dog. That was wild.
Yeah.
And Travis Scott, like he called it. The only reason he called it AstroWorld is for the Six Flags theme park. And And you already know how Texas.
So they do it. They do it at the Six Flags.
Well, Six Flags used to be called AstroWorld, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I don't know.
And he named it off his album.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just, man, like I said, the only reason they point their fingers at Travis Scott because he's the money maker.
Yeah.
Well, then
money
people
grabber.
say he's into satanic worship and shit like that too. But I mean, it's stupid. It's like blaming Grand Theft Auto for fucking people killing people or fucking Call of Duty.
It was.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same stupid shit, in my opinion. Like, it's like, whatever. People, it's just shitty people is who's to blame. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to see a kid get trampled in a fucking concert and not help the kid up?
Not do shit and just watch the shit happen. Or just not only just not do shit, but just forward your ass to the crowd, through the crowd to get to whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know the situation. I can't really speak on the situation, but I'm thinking, now I think from a parent's perspective, why would I have my 8-year-old child at a concert? I don't know the story behind it.
Oh, it was an 8-year-old?
It was like an 8 or 9-year-old.
Oh, bro.
It was like an 8 or 9-year-old that got trampled.
I thought it was like a teenager, like a 12, 13.
No, it was a young kid.
It was like an 8 or 9-year-old.
Yeah, I would have had my kid.
I
can understand as a parent, somebody has to take the blame. Because it's hard to bring, you can't bring another life back.
Well, you're taking your kids, like, all right, so you're saying 8 years old, 8, 9 years old. I'm definitely thinking Fortnite at this point because my kids was fucking going fucking bananas when we were watching that shit on Fortnite, you know what I mean? And I was on my screen playing on my Xbox. My kids were upstairs on their Xbox, and I can hear them like they was next to me. They was in the moment. They were loving every second of it. So as a parent, I see them getting the cool parent of the year award to say, yo, I got my kid a ticket to Travis Scott's AstroWorld, but then again, you're putting your child in a group of fucking adults and teens. That's if
you should be at the back of the line.
I would have been in the back. Yeah, exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. I would have been in the back of that shit.
But I can't talk from their perspective because they probably didn't know the venue. Because it was a straight like that.
But nobody comes to a concert thinking something bad is gonna happen, anyways.
Like me, like when I think Bridgestone, Bridgestone, you go be standing, you go be sitting, you go be sitting at the Bridgestone and something like that. Now Bonnaroo, you already know what to expect from Bonnaroo.
Yeah,
like
smelly hippies. Smelly hippies, bro.
And people standing around, so anything can pop off.
Yeah.
Like me as a parent, I wouldn't let my 8 or 9-year-old. Like I don't know the full situation about an 8 or 9-year-old because I'm like, where's your friends at?
I'm pretty sure it was that whole. I got my kid a fucking Travis like access to Travis Scott, and I'm trying to get them close to that and give them that experience that anybody in his friends list would have that kind of experience. You know what I'm saying? But they're not seeing.
I'm sorry, but
the danger involved. I honestly, it don't matter. Fucking Ariana Grande can come do a fucking show over here. I'm not gonna let my daughter go to the goddamn show. You know what I'm saying?
Not by herself.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
I've been to concerts when I was young, but best believe
I'm pretty
I
sure
had friends. I had friends with me. Like it was a group of us. No matter
but you in a group though, but you can't like that's like the blind leading the blind. You know what I'm saying? Because your friend, like you can have a friend that's going to try to get into that hype mode. You know what I'm saying? Get into that surge, and just going to drag everybody else into that moment. I'm not. I don't like. I'm with you. I don't know what the hell that situation was with the kid. I just know me personally. If I was going to take my kid to any popular musician's venue, I'll be in the damn back of the bus. And
I'm saying this right now. That parent didn't do their job because they're alive and their child's dead. The way I look at it, I mean, I ain't gonna
judge him. It could have been, and I'm not.
I don't know the situation. That's why I really can't.
I'm not
I don't
gonna
really
make light
care
of
what the
it at all.
situation is. I'm dying before my kids die. In the way,
But you don't know.
Like,
you don't know what like. And I'm not trying to compare this tragedy to what happened on this moment. But it's kind of like a Lion King, like the cartoon Lion King, when fucking Simba got trapped in the fucking valley and shit, and those wildebeests were stampeding, and Mufasa was trying to get to him, but he couldn't get to him because he kept getting bumped around. It could have been something like that. I'm not trying to put that analogy out there. That's the best way I can think of it like that.
I'm trying to put it this way: if you're at a concert that packed, why is your kid not within literally holding distance?
They probably was though, and then they probably got separated through the surge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the way that pit was moving, dog.
That shit was moving, dog. And that's another video I wish I could unsee. You know what I'm saying? In my goddamn memory, but that shit moved really fast. It looked like some World War Z shit. The way that shit moved.
Yeah,
and it could have been that like he or she was holding their kid's hand and they just got ripped apart because the surge fucking hit them. It could have been a whole bunch of shit going on, and they probably fighting to try to get to him. It's just a sad situation. I pray that that the families get the help. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate, but I think this is more so just like you said, Skrill. It's a shitty people situation. I also think this is a shitty security situation too.
now Travis Scott's getting blamed for it.
It's like what Sir said, bro. It's because he's the money man. So
Money bag Joe.
You got
Money man has to take the downfall, man.
Yeah, and he's doing the good part by saying, I'm paying for the funeral. I'm paying for all funeral expenses and shit. That was a stand-up thing to do too, but that's not going to be enough because these families are grieving. They lost somebody and
they trying to make millions.
Yeah, they're going to milk him for everything he's worth. All 8 families.
They won't get shit.
We'll see how that pan out.
Yeah, I doubt they. Yeah, I doubt it. If they really wanted to make money.
They're gonna
to be honest, if they really wanted to make money, you have to sue the venue for not having enough security.
I mean, in the worst case scenario, they're gonna settle out of court. All these families are gonna settle out of court.
That too.
So it is what it is for right now. We'll keep it posted and see what happens.
So let's get on to our next topic. Let's talk about this Disney Plus Day. And we did a very special thing. Double D. Where's the wheel at, dog?
This is what we're starting.
We got drum roll.
The wheel of randomness. That's
we call it the wheel of randomness.
I guess.
The wheel of topics. It's the wheel of topics, really, is what it is.
This is the trash can fire of news, dog. You know how we
do. Well, Disney Plus Day. They showed a bunch of stuff, trailers,
bunch of shit.
Like I'm not gonna name them all off, but we have our own little wheel, and we have what we have on here. We have Obi-Wan series on here, the Moon Knight trailer. We got the X-Men 97. The She-Hulk first look trailer, Secret Invasion's first look trailer.
Oh, that last one is Andy Samberg and who's the other dude? John Mulaney.
Mulaney.
They're doing the Rescue Rangers reboot. So
and then we also got the Proud Family reboot. And the crazy thing about it, dude, is that your arrow?
Yeah, I thought it was a bug.
Hey, dog, I'm hitting my screen.
Yeah, I was like, why I got a roach on my screen, cuz?
I thought it was a gnat. I thought it was a gnat on my screen, dog. I'm hitting my screen thinking it's a gnat. I'm like, damn, this gnat won't die.
Buzz, motherfucker. When you said arrow, I was thinking like the picker arrow over here. I was like, what are you talking about? I said, oh shit, they can see everything I'm doing over here.
Hey,
so let's spin that wheel, bro.
So we're gonna spin this wheel and talk about the trailers that popped up, whichever wherever the picker gets, we're gonna talk about the trailer.
Oh, how many are we doing?
Let's do 3.
Okay.
He's hoping that they land on 3 good ones.
Bam!
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. So you already know the Moon Knight trailer. I really don't know that much about Moon Knight. Break it down for us, Black.
Man, Moon Knight is pretty much like Marvel's Batman.
It's Marvel's white Batman. Well,
Yeah.
it's like
I mean, Batman's white
suit.
anyway.
He's got a white suit though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
So,
white,
like,
gray.
There's different versions of Moon Knight, but I think they're going off of the Moon Knight that actually is being powered by this Egyptian deity. I forgot the Egyptian guy that's giving him the powers, but it's all a psychosis kind of thing. Like he doesn't know if it's really him that's doing all this or if it's this Egyptian god. But the shit looks dope. Like if you want to watch the trailer, this was actually on Disney Plus. It was called Marvel's
They
Disney
got all the
2021 or some shit, and it was pretty much a recap of everything that they showed on Disney Plus this year. And then at the last 2 or 3 minutes, they were doing like quick snippets of what's coming to Disney Plus from She-Hulk, Moon Knight, the X-Men 97, Marvel Zombies, and all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure it's still available on Disney Plus, but I damn sure know it's going to be on YouTube that you can take a look at all this. But this Moon Knight first look, man, I was a little iffy on it, but that shit was dope. Scribs, what do you think about this?
Bro, like fucking I immediately when I heard Oscar Isaac and this crazy British accent he was doing,
it's crazy.
And then I heard him switch over to like the Moon Knight voice. I'm like, I'm all fucking in on this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be nuts. Like, and
it kind of had that same vibe with that Robert Pattinson Batman when he's just beating the fuck out of that one dude.
Yeah.
There's a scene in there where he's like in a bathroom. I want to say at the museum, and he's just beating the brakes off of the dude. You don't see who he's beating. You just see behind him, and he got the cape on and the hood on, and he's just beating the shit out of somebody.
Yeah,
it gave me Daredevil vibes when I saw that.
Yeah, and it's like you see like the little fucking halogen light, and it's just swinging, and that's when that's all you can see him just.
That shit was crazy.
And then he jumps across the sky like the iconic comic, like the plenty of scenes like that in the comic, and I'm like, dude, this is good, perfect casting, way better than him as fucking Apocalypse. Like, thank God. Like, Jesus.
Let's see if we can. All right, let's go. We'll spin it again. Hold on.
Because he's like a nerdy British guy. Like, that's what he sounds
like. The way
like,
that he sounds, he sounds like a nerdy British dude.
Like a nerdy dude. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And also, he's got like this like deep,
dark, he keeps talking to himself.
And that's how it is.
It's a bit like Venom in a way.
Yeah, he did have that vibe to it because he's talking to I think he's talking to the deity, but I don't know, man. From what I saw, that shit looked dope as fuck, man. So
Oscar Isaac is a great actor as long as he's not Apocalypse. Anything else he's been in is fucking amazing. So he's one of the only redeeming parts of the later Star Wars trilogy. She-Hulk first look. Let's go.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
Well, you already know She-Hulk. She's the cousin to the Hulk.
Cakes.
And they don't have no dates for any of these movies, but these shows. So they said she'll be coming out in 2022.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the trailer, man. The trailer, I liked it. It was interesting. She was talking about how she's a lawyer, and she was just talking to the Hulk. And he's in his Hulk form, the smart Hulk.
Yeah.
Explaining to her how to use her powers and stuff like that. It just gave a nice opening. It didn't really it didn't show her powers from what I was seeing. It just did a nice little opening.
Did show a little green booty in one spot.
It was a leg, motherfucker.
But
hey man, anyway, the horny levels is rising in this motherfucker.
This is supposed to be like a Deadpool style, like kind of like fun.
No, I didn't get that.
I'm telling you that from what I've heard about the show, it's supposed to be like that fourth wall breaking Deadpool style kind of.
I don't see how
show.
because her character doesn't break fourth wall. Like
No,
not yet. But what I'm saying, from what I've heard from Mark Ruffalo and other people from it, that's the style that they're going to be going for this show. Is that it's going to be in a way kind of like that, like she's narrating it, but at the same time she's also aware that she's in a comic book basically or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Nah, I don't know about that one. Because in the comic, like, all right, because like the reason why she gets her Hulk powers is like the car wreck, and she gets a blood transfusion from the Hulk, and just like when he's training her or he's trying to teach her about the powers and all that shit. I think there was one part where it was like it looks like they were like in the 80s, like early 80s, late 70s kind of look. Yeah. I don't think that this is going to be fourth wall breaking though, because I think in the comic books when she got the transfusion, she transformed and she got a Hulk form, but she never really she never turned it off and on like how Bruce could. Hers kind of just stayed on, and she ran with it because she was confident in how she looked and all that shit. When they show that little sneak of her stepping out the car in the dress, and you just see like a green leg, I think that gets to that point where we're seeing like, she's confident in who she is and all that kind of shit. I know the Abomination is supposed to be in the show.
Yeah.
The Hulk, of course, is going to be in the show.
Meg Thee Stallion is supposed to be in the show. You remember reportedly?
Yeah, we talked about Meg Thee Stallion being in the show. So maybe she's the body.
Who said? Was the script that said she probably is the Hulk?
Yeah, that's what I say. She probably they probably painted her green and made her the
she
Hulk.
Gonna be you say she's gonna be the Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah, she's gonna be the Lou Ferrigno. Just go pow. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, blow up. What happened?
Come out here, Hulk, big, and just start twerking.
It's like Hulk smash. All of a sudden, Tory Lanez comes out, shoots her in the foot. She's like, my weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that shit look dope. I'm hyped about this one. Yeah, they didn't show. I think the only one that they actually delayed was Miss Marvel, the Kamala Khan story, and they showed a little bit of that one, which looked pretty cool. All right, we're gonna spin this shit.
We're going to one more.
Miss Marvel's, I think, is good.
Shit, we might do two more, man. The way this is going. Hold on.
It's going good, man. I like
Damn,
it.
I was hoping this was
Proud Family.
Yeah.
Right,
Proud Family returns. Basically, it's a continuation of the Proud Family that was back in the 2000s with Penny Proud, her dad Oscar, Mom Trudy, Grandma Sugar Mama. Basically just telling the lives of Penny and the Proud Family.
Like in the original, I used to watch this with my little brothers. Like Penny was like in grade school or some shit, right? Or about to be in middle school.
She was in middle school.
Yeah. And now like this trailer showed like looks like she's gonna be in high school, and she's talking about how she's growing, she's being more of a woman or whatever, and that's why her dad got like the armor, the chainmail armor and all that shit, trying to get to her because he don't want to see his baby grow up into a young woman and shit.
Yeah,
I'm hyped about this, dog. I know Sir watched this shit.
Yeah, trailer's good as hell, man. I liked it. I thought it was. I wish they would did a college version, but I could see why they did a high school version of it.
Yeah,
and the babies. I wanted to see the babies grown.
Yeah,
BB and CC.
That's
right.
Now
they're walking rather than crawling. Yeah. But I think it would have been interesting. But I'm gonna watch it either way. Because, like I said, I'm a big Proud Family. Like when it came to Disney Channel,
that was the show, bro.
Disney Channel ruled the 2000s.
They did.
Like you had all the great shows. I don't know if they rule it now.
Hannah Montana.
I'm not a kid, but back in them days, Disney Channel ruled. Like if you didn't really watch cartoons, or if you was like in middle school, everybody watched Disney, man. And Proud Family, no matter what age group you was in, high
like
school,
2000,
middle
I was already out
school,
of
grade
school.
school. Man,
I was already out of school when Power Family came out, but my childhood, I felt like my childhood got extended because of my younger brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, my younger brothers are your age.
yeah.
So I got a chance to experience like Pokemon and fucking Harry Potter, and especially the Proud Family, and that was like our shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like our day wasn't complete until we got to watch the newest episode of the Proud Family and shit. So
Yeah, Proud Family was dope as hell, man.
I'm hyped about this.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what you was a girl or a dude or anything. Everybody watched Proud Family.
Everybody watching
dog.
Proud Family.
And
I think it's called Proud Family Louder and Prouder or something like that. I think
yeah.
it's a subtitle to it. It's dope, bro. Hey, so you watched the trailer. So what did you see the scene with they show like they didn't show it. They just implied that the moms and dads up there fucking and shit.
Yeah.
On the couch.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, man, it's just like I said, just give me. I just gotta see the first episode.
Sugar mama got a cat.
Dude, Sugar, no, because she hulked out.
Yeah.
She hulked out. Like in the series, like they always, because it's a cartoon, so they always go real cartoon with the shit. And then Sugar Mama turned like she hulked out and shit. And he said, "Oh no, it's Suge Knight, Mama."
It's Grandma Suge Knight. You gotta get out of here.
It was crazy. She hulked out. She big as shit.
Yeah.
And she's like, my babies.
Yeah, I just hope my son loves it like his mom and his dad loves it.
You know what show I used to watch growing up? I'd hope they would remake at some point, but I doubt Eddie Murphy's going to do it. Is the PJs? I always wanted them to do something else
PJs
with that.
Good.
That's what I'm saying. Like I used to watch that show as a kid.
Nah, Eddie Murphy ain't doing that, man.
I know, but damn, I wish they'd do an animated version of that or something. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere, Adult Swim. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's owned by Disney, so I can kind of see the PJs coming back.
That would be awesome.
Shit, one thing that was actually pretty funny on Disney Plus with this Disney Plus Day was the Plus anniversary. It was The Simpsons, but it was Homer Simpson going to Moe's Tavern, and every Disney Plus or every Disney IP was going to Moe's Tavern. So you had like the fucking bald head dude from fucking Lilo and Stitch, the Men in Black dude. He was in the shit. Fucking BB-8 was in it. Darth Vader was drinking Duff beer and shit. Dude, that shit was funny as hell, dude.
What was this an episode or just a trailer?
It's like a little quick, like 15-minute episode on Disney Plus.
Okay, I didn't see that.
It's funny as hell, dude. Check that shit out. It's Homer being Goofy's +1 for this invitation for this plus anniversary that they had going on. That shit was funny as hell. There's a lot of Easter eggs in that shit. That shit was funny as hell. All right, you guys want to spend one more time?
Do it. One more time.
Here we go.
I can't stop.
Oh, we did this. Hold on.
I see this wheel is real. Oh, there we go.
Secret Invasion. All right.
I didn't see that one. Y'all gonna have to break that down to me.
You didn't see. You didn't.
I mean,
the
only thing
the beard.
the only thing I saw on there was Samuel Jackson had this, like he took the eye patch off, and this time he opened his eye. He got like where that cat scratched him, that Flurkin scratched him in his face.
Yeah,
like he got his beard grown out. I ain't really watched much of this one. Hold on, because if now I'm just gonna go to the X-Men. You know what? Fuck it, we're going to X-Men. Shit keep going. Shit keep rerunning. Shit going to rerun this shit,
random, bro. Like we.
Hey, that man.
Boom. Like I said, X-Men 97.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Basically, I guess it's a remake of the classic.
No, it's a continuation.
It's a continuation of the X-Men classic.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think that ended off with Apocalypse, right?
I think so. That's where it ended at.
Because they never got to fight Apocalypse.
Mm.
Yeah, they never got to fight Apocalypse.
There's a lot of stuff in the story in season 5 that I think they're either gonna have to retcon out or try to explain. You know what I'm saying? But they're getting mostly the original cast. So the dude that played the voice actor that played Wolverine is coming back. I want to say Gambit, all these motherfuckers, they're all coming back for the shit. It's going to be stylized like it was in the 90s, and it's just dope.
Dude, as long as they create more 4 or 5 more memorable memes, I'm down for it.
I showed you yesterday the fucking meme toy Wolverine. He's laying on the bed.
Picture.
Bruh, I can't do it. All I want, they haven't showed the trailer. They just showed the title reveal of this. X-Men 97, which is kind of reminds me in the comics they did the Secret World. I mean the Secret Wars Battle World shit. There was X-Men 92. Yeah, which was a little mini series running alongside to this whole Battle World shit. So that kind of made me think of that, but I want them to continue to use the original X-Men theme song. It wasn't even a theme song; it was just music.
This is like arguably the greatest superhero animated series ever. You had this in the Batman.
I don't know, Batman. You had Batman animated series.
You had this in Batman animated series. Both of them were neck and neck of the two greatest superhero animated series ever. And it was man, now they're bringing this one back. Is DC going to actually bring back the original Batman animated series now too?
I think they're working on that.
I hope so, because if they're working on my childhood, I'm going back to being a kid.
They're doing I'll find it and I'll hit you up offline about it. But I want to say during DC Fandom they mentioned something like that they were continuing the Batman the animated series.
Absolutely,
and that's continuing. It's being renamed something else, but it's a continuation.
So
but
this is.
I ain't gonna lie. I like the what was that X-Men show called when it was in high school? I like that show.
You talking about Wolverine X-Men?
No, the one when it was in high school and Wolverine was the mentor to all.
Yeah, Wolverine X-Men.
That wasn't called Wolverine X-Men, was it?
Yes, it was.
Wasn't it called X-Men Revelations or X-Men Revolutions or?
I think X-Men Evolution. I think is what it's called.
Yeah,
when I was in high school.
Yeah, pretty much Wolverine was the leader or something.
Yeah. He had Jean Grey and Cyclops. That was in high school. That was a dope ass show.
Yeah, I like that one too. That was
except then that one raised questions. Why was Wolverine then trying to bang a Jean Grey that was in high school? But
no, it wasn't.
He wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing that.
Didn't make much sense.
He was in X-Men 97. He was. Trying to smash. He was trying to smash hard.
And then you got Magneto, and he had the Flash, and he had Mystique having the villains and all that, teaching them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't wait for this shit. Now, X-Men 97 isn't coming out until 2023.
Yeah.
So we got about 2 years until we can actually see the show. I know we'll see something within a year. We'll probably see a trailer around same time next year.
Yeah.
A trailer of X-Men 97. But man, I can't fucking wait. As soon as I hear that fucking X-Men theme song rolling, bro, I'm punching the air like crazy, dog.
You gonna look like that dude on stage with the.
Nah, I ain't saying go piss on me, motherfucker. I was talking about looking like,
whoa,
don't be a menace. Don't be a menace, and I'm just fucking punching the air and shit.
Man.
Digga 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 digga.
I mean, I was so excited for when Netflix brought back Rocco's Modern Life and Invader Zim. This is This is an actual series. It's not just a one episode, one-off thing. You know what I'm saying? This is an actual series. So
I can respect those too. You know what I'm saying? Because they stay true to the source as much as they could. In Rocco, they even played with the whole idea of why it took so long.
Yeah, hold on, Rocco. Y'all did tell me that's on Netflix.
And same thing with Invader Zim, not Zim, but the boy ended up being all fat and shit. And he was, the whole time that the show was off, he was still in his room doing his nerdy shit and his conspiracy shit. So I like how these shows they continue it and they have an explanation. With X-Men 97, I just hope they just they just pick up right where season 5 left off.
Yeah.
And just keep it rolling and shit. And I want to see a remaster of "I'm the Juggernaut Bitch" from early YouTube. We need that too.
Huh?
You don't remember that? The old YouTube video?
I remember X-Men Last Stand.
I'll send you a link. But yeah, it's good. This is some good shit coming out of Disney Plus, dog.
Yeah, I'm excited. Especially now that you told me about the animated Batman series again too. So that's two they were. I could not wait when I was at school to get home and watch those like every single day. Like it was stupid. Now is that going to be like is it going to be a weekly episode or are they going to be coming out with like 5 episodes a week? Like,
I'm pretty sure the way that Disney Plus rolls, it'll be weekly, and based on the other shit that I'm seeing from them, like with Mando and Bad Batch. With Bad Batch, I think Bad Batch was like a whole 13 episode season, so I can see this happening. 13 episodes.
That's kind of a bummer though, because you were like it was like an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd come home and be like, man, I can't wait. And then,
with X-Men was. Like if the new episodes dropped on Saturdays, but like after school, it was like whatever the fucking rerun of the day was. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the whole series, all 5 episodes, all 5 seasons of X-Men is on Hulu and it's on Disney Plus.
But they're not in the right order, though, right? Like
no, it's the whole thing.
They made a big whoop about how the series wasn't on order when they put it on there. So.
I don't know. I just know I saw it on there. I just I watched the Night of the Sentinels on Disney Plus, and then I went to watching other shit like Rescue Rangers and all that shit. But I would say just take a look at it, bro. But good things are coming to Disney Plus. You want to wrap it up, dog?
Let's wrap it up.
What happened to my camera? I just
we stopped asking that question long ago.
I cut out,
He always cuts out.
Damn, I don't know what happened,
the screen just went black.
It did too. It was like I was Tony Soprano, bro.
Just hey, you had to say nothing. Just say I'm supporting Black Lives Matter, dog.
That's right. I'm supporting Raiders fans, black and silver. I don't.
All right, so go ahead. Let's bring us home, dog.
Go ahead. What do you mean, dog? It's a wrap.
Oh, it's a wrap. Oh, well, shit, Scribs.
What's up?
Go ahead, Scribs.
All right, man. I just want to start off by saying, Dallas Cowboys is still trash. You guys are like y'all.
There was no joke to that one.
Y'all 1 and 2 against teams that are 500 or better at this point in the season. So let's just let that sink in for a minute. Most overrated team in football. Got to give out a shout out to my boy Q. He knows it. The real Dak Prescott showed up against Denver. Two pretty excited about future stuff coming. Of course, we put the wheel in today. I like the wheel. I like the wheel a lot.
That was funny.
Yeah. But of course, future stuff. Hopefully, we get some guests here in the next month. Working on some, and got a lot going on with the streaming stuff. Appreciative of everybody that follows us, listens to us. Willing to shave your head. Apparently, why?
Yeah.
Shout
out to Chris. Christoph.
Christoph. Man, again, you can find us on all social media platforms. You can find me, bscribs88 on YouTube, Twitch, things like that. That's all I got.
All right. Just to piggyback again on what Scribs is saying, man. Sell them out to everybody who's listening to us and tuning in. Because there's millions of podcasts out there, man. You guys are taking the time to kick it with us, whether it's on a Saturday or if it's on a Monday when the shows end up live. Well, not live, but fresh on the podcast feed. You can follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at The Unintelligent Graduates. Damn, the whole time I'm looking at this damn ticker, it's been saying we'll be right back. Damn, real streamers. If you want to throw us any kind of feedback, you can always hit us up on Twitter at The Unintel Grad, and just follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram, Twitter, and Xbox at Black Pino J. That's all I got.
Thank you for listening to our final notes. And now I realize why Black said close it out.
Yeah.
Apologies. I'm real tired right now.
You're working too hard, dog.
Yeah, I know, right? Slaving. But you can follow me on all platforms, Sir Esther's. And you already know, I'm going to say it for you again. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, The Unintelligent Graduates, Twitter, The Unintel Grads. Make sure you share us. Thank you for subscribing to us. Thank you for listening to us. Make sure you tell the world about us, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here.
For sure.
We're not doing this for no money. We're not doing this for paying. We're not doing payment. We're doing this to bring y'all good fun and laughter. And I have a quote here by Leonardo DiCaprio. And just know, if you can do what you do best and be happy, you're further along in life than most people. So basically, just keep doing what you love, stick to it, keep doing it, be happy that you're doing it, be grateful, be thankful. And you already know you do not need no 4-year degree to be a graduate. As long as you're bettering yourself every day, you're becoming a graduate. And yeah, you might say these 3 characters are unintelligent, but you need to come to realization that this is our show and we're the Unintelligent Graduates, and we're out. Peace.
Peace. Hey, Skrills, we can't see you.
He left.